We were hassling the Nishin Maru for much of yesterday. Now, that's the main processing vessel in the whaling fleet. And we'd basically run out of fuel to allow us to continue following them. And our sister ship, the Bob Barker, was going to continue on following the Nishin Maru. Now, so we had actually disengaged, and we had 3 harpoon vessels come past us. Then the Bob Barker. There was one remaining vessel called the Shonan Maru, and all of my crew, bar one who was inside, we just stood up on the fairing and watched them come past, and then they were about 50 metres away, and they suddenly veered to starboard and cut off the front 3 to 4 metres of my boat. They sheared it in half. And they basically drove straight over the top of us. And
so, as far as you're
there was
concerned,
nothing we could do. And
as far as you're concerned, there's no doubt in your mind that they did veer to hit you.
They deliberately came and hit us. We've got Animal Planet cameramen on here, and I've been over. There's 3 different angles shot from Animal Planet, and it blatantly shows them turning to starboard when they're about 50 metres away and shearing off the front. There's no doubt in my mind. And here's what happened, I reckon, is the Ady Gil is a very fast vessel, and they realised that they were going to have a tough time with us this season, and they just took us out, is what happened.
You said that you'd been hassling them. What does that mean exactly?
What we did was we have a spud gun that we put apples down, and we also have a prop fouler that we use to try and foul their props. Now, these are used to slow the vessels down and to disrupt them. And we're not down here to take photos of whalers. We're down here to stop them from whaling. We disagree with what they do down here, but there's a big difference between firing apples on a vessel and deliberately running it over.
As far as you're concerned, has anything like this ever come close to happening before?
No. This has taken the dispute down here to a whole new level. In the past, there's been, I think, a general respect for human life. It's a small miracle no one was badly injured, let alone died yesterday. Like, if someone was in the forward sleeping quarters, they would be dead. No question in my mind.
We've had reports that one of your men has got broken ribs. Can you confirm that, and how your crew members have been taken care of since then?
Yeah, one of my crew, it was Simon, who's a cameraman for Animal Planet. He has 2 broken ribs. The rest of us are all fine. We were lucky we were all on top of the vessel, and except for one of my crew members who was inside. And once we realised the collision was happening, we all went over the inside of the horn, which meant we were kind of in the middle of the boat. And it was amazing when they hit us. Like, the boat, it was forced underwater and moved about, the bow of it moved probably 10 to 15 metres before it cleaved off. It was an amazing amount of force, and all of us basically ended up in a heap in the bottom, and that was when Simon broke his ribs. And since then, we're now on the Bob Barker, so my team spent yesterday getting everything we could salvage out of the vessel. We've prepared it to be towed. And then a couple of my crew members have had some sleep. I think there's 3 of us just haven't been able to sleep. Like, we're still just taking in what happened.